Okay guys, so today I'll be reviewing the Volcano Lunar Bluetooth headphones. And before we can begin with today's video, I just want to say that I've realized that 95% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you're new here and you find this video helpful, please do consider subscribing. Okay, so let's talk about how this video will go. So firstly, I will talk about the design of the headphones in terms of how they look and how they feel, button placement and all those other stuff. And secondly, I will talk about how long they take to charge and how long they last. And lastly, I will talk about the sound quality on these headphones when you're on calls or when you are playing music. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. The first thing we're going to talk about is the design of these headphones in terms of how they feel when you're holding them in your hands and how they also feel when you're wearing them over your ears. So in terms of how they feel when you're touching them and you're holding them, I can say that I was very surprised because they feel really amazing. And for those of you who don't know, previously I was using the Volcano phonic series, and my complaint with them was that they feel really cheaply made and they just seem like if they fall on the ground they will just stop working. And with these headphones I don't have that problem. When I touch them and hold them in my hands, they just feel classy and premium. And in terms of how they feel when you have them over your ears, I was also quite impressed because they have this soft cushions which kind of press against your ears in a way, isolating some of the outside noise from people talking and also cars. So even though they are not noise cancelling, they do an amazing job at isolating some of the outside noise, and they feel very comfortable because they press against your ears. And the only concern I would have with them is wearing them for a long time, because when you're wearing such headphones for a long time and they press against your ears, they're going to start to feel uncomfortable. And when I say a long time, I'm referring to something like 1 hour 30 minutes. But besides that, I am very happy with how these headphones feel when you touch them and have them over your ears. In terms of how they look, I can confidently say that they are the best looking headphones in this price range, especially in this white and gold color. You can also find them in black, but in my personal opinion, I just feel that they look much better in the white and gold color. And another thing which I like about them is the fact that the buttons on these headphones are on the side and they are not lining across the ear cup. That's something which, in my opinion, just make headphones much more convenient. So I like the fact that they have the buttons on the side and not lining across the ear cup. Speaking of buttons, the headphone has 4 buttons, and the first button is for turning them on. So it's the power button, and you click and press it for a couple of seconds to turn the headphones on, and you will see a blue or green LED light to show that the headphones are on. And you can use the same button for radio, but I don't really know many people who listen to radio these days. And the other buttons from left to right are the volume up and volume down buttons. So you click them once if you want to increase or decrease the volume, and they also act as buttons for skipping when you're playing music. So if you want to skip, you press them for a couple of seconds and they will skip a song. But if you want to increase or decrease the volume, you can only press them once. And the last button, which is on the bottom, is the play and pause button, and you can also use that button when you're answering calls. And on the left hand side of the ear cup from the top, you have a micro SD slot whereby you can put in a memory card and listen to music without needing to have your phone with you. And right after that, you have a charging port, and the headphones uses micro USB to charge, and they take up to 2 hours to charge, and they last between 13 and 15 hours. And right after that, you have an aux port whereby you can put your aux cable and listen to wired audio. And if you have a big head like me, don't worry, the headphones are extendable and they are also foldable. So if you're traveling and you're worried that they might take up a lot of space, don't worry about that. You can just fold them and put them inside your bag and take them out whenever you need them. The headphones uses Bluetooth 5.0, and when you're pairing them for the very first time from the box, you simply turn them on by pressing and holding the power button for a couple of seconds, and you take your phone, go to your Bluetooth settings, and you will find your headphones. I think they are written Lunar, and you pair them, and from there, every time you turn them on and you turn your Bluetooth on, they will automatically connect. And since they are Bluetooth headphones, the range is 10 meters. I can't really tell you what distance 10 meters is, but what I can tell you is that I can move in between rooms without losing any connection at all. So the reason why most of you are here is sound quality, and I'm going to discuss sound quality in terms of calls and how they sound when you play music. So in terms of calls, I've called about 6 to 7 people using them, and none of them complained about audio or not hearing me clearly. And also on my side, I could hear the other person very well. So if you're buying them to be on video calls or just calls in general, then you're making the right choice. So in terms of how they sound when you're playing music, firstly, I want to make a disclaimer that I am no sound expert, but I will just try to do my best to explain how these headphones sound. So what headphones normally do in this price range is that they will exaggerate the bass, and the headphones will end up sounding really bad. But on these headphones, you'll find that the bass is neither too high and neither is it too low. It's just enough to make the listening experience amazing, and I like that about these headphones. As someone who previously used the Volkano Phonic series headphones, my problem with those headphones was that the full volume on them sounded something like 70%, and that's something which I found really annoying. But on these headphones, 100% volume sound like 100%, and as someone who uses headphones for running, I quite like that because I can just put the headphones on and just be in the zone and exercise without worrying about the full volume not being full volume or any discomfort. So yeah, okay, so here are my final thoughts. So if you want to buy these headphones for running or for traveling or for listening to music when you're studying, I would highly recommend that. And in my opinion, they are one of the best headphones in this price range. And if you're going for Volkano headphones specifically, I would say in the 300 something price range, these are definitely better than the others. So yeah, and that's it for today's video, guys. I am very tired, and thank you for watching the video. And again, if you found it helpful, please do consider subscribing and liking this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.